Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Gilded Tarot. It's Georgie. Today, I just wanted to have a look at the Lucy Letby trial. The judge has done his summing up. So everybody has spoken. Defense, prosecution, judge has had his say. Now we're looking at the jury going out and making their decision. And I just wanted to get an energy read on how that jury are feeling at the moment. So we've got this weekend now, and then I believe that they're going to retire and start to deliberate all of this very, very intricate case. There are 4 men on the jury and 8 women. And this is just really trying to pick up some energy of how they feel at the moment. This isn't a guilty or not guilty reading. It's just the energy going into the deliberations. So let's just see what we have. And I'm using the Gilded Tarot. And I'm just going to pick in deep. And we're just going to pull about 3 cards. Just get the overall energy, first of all, of this jury. Okay, so let's get going. So the jury, please. Gilded Tarot, could you give me a card, please, first of all, on the jury this weekend, their thoughts going into this weekend of what lies ahead of them, please. The thoughts this weekend, general thoughts. The world, yeah. I think, of course, they realise how important this is. They've given up over 9 months of their lives to this trial. And yes, the world is watching. It really is the world. You know, this could be the whole world for Lucy Letby. This could be her whole career and everything coming to the top here. What will be the finish here? What is going to happen? How will Lucy Letby's world come together? Will she be a free woman? Will she be spending the rest of her life in jail? Will it be a substantial jail sentence? What will it be? You know, there's the weight of the world on their shoulders. That's another way of looking at it. So much responsibility, and the eyes of the world are watching. So every single person in that jury, all 4 men and 8 women, know the absolute gravitas of the situation, shall we say. Another one, please, just on this general feeling this weekend, please. The Tower. It is a disastrous situation. We've had babies numbered here in this situation, in this case, from A to Q. There are 17 cases that they need to deliberate over, 7 deaths and 10 supposedly attempted deaths, attempted murders. So, you know, it really is a tower. They've seen dreadful evidence being given, probably awful photographs, babies, premature babies in very, very poorly states, photos of dead babies. You know, it's been extremely traumatic. And the tower, I also see the tower as the body, you know, and bodies of children, you know, destruction of the families, destruction of the little lives. You know, it has been the tower, of course, whatever the outcome of this, and this isn't a guilty or not guilty reading, whatever the outcome, lives have been ruined, and it's tragic. So one more card, please, going into this weekend, how the jury feel. 9 of Swords. It is sleepless nights, and I think these cards sum it up beautifully. I should imagine everybody on that jury, none of them are going to bed and sleeping like babies, let's put it like that. None of them, maybe that's a bad analogy in this situation, but you know, none of them are having restful night's sleep. It's just on their minds constantly. So that is the energy going into this. I think they're very profound cards here. The world is watching. The weight of the world is on these jurors' shoulders. They do not take this lightly at all. Of course they don't. They realize that, you know, this could be a life sentence for this woman. This could be her freedom if she's found that, you know, she wasn't guilty of any of this. Her world is balanced in their hands, and the eyes of the world are watching, and it really is the weight of the world on their shoulders. As for the Tower, so many lives have been ruined. 7 little babies' lives have been taken. All the extended family on that, not least the mother and father and the siblings that have been terribly affected by this, but, you know, the wider relatives, the grandparents, you know, just the whole family networks of these people, neighbors, just and then of course Lucy Letby herself, you know, the people who are surrounding her parents. It really is the Tower. So many lives have been uprooted and ruined over this, not least, you know, the medical thing, looking at the Tower as the body, little bodies, you know, being destroyed for whatever reason. This reading is not to do with that. And then finally, well, this weekend, not many of these people are going to get fitful night's sleep. They know what's ahead of them. It's going to be a dreadful case to have to deliberate over. So many cases. As I say, babies A to Q. You know, the actual volume of this case that they have to consider is tremendous, and they aren't going to be sleeping over that. So yes, of course, you know, the Gilded Tarot show it beautifully. A hard weekend for these jurors. I'm going to keep doing things like this, picking into the trial, seeing how they're getting on. I don't anticipate this will be a quick decision. I think this is going to be very long and drawn out. It's been a 9-month or more trial, so I don't imagine that they're going to come up with a decision on this very quickly at all. There's so much for them to consider. But the tarot here, this Gilded Tarot, will be used for this. And at some stage next week, I will come back and I will see how they're doing actually in their deliberations. So you take care and have a very good weekend. It's Saturday here in the UK and we are in for a scorcher of a day. I hope that you have lovely weather where you are, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.